Hello, Virgo. This is Barb at Mystic Door Tarot, and thank you so much for joining me. Now let's just jump in and see what the cards here are indicating for you, Virgo, for the week of September 26th through October 2nd, 2022. And keep in mind, these are very general readings, not one-on-one readings. Some things will resonate, some will not. And if you haven't subscribed yet, please hit that subscribe button and help support my channel. So let's get started. First up, the Page of Swords. Next, the King of Swords. And the Four of Swords. Wow, Virgo. And we have the Seven of Pentacles. Okay. First message that I'm getting, Virgo, is that things are about to change for you. The energy is shifting, and you're getting some mental clarity in regards to possibly circumstances or situations around you. So whatever you're focused on or working towards, there's going to be some changes coming in, and it's going to be voluntary changes that you make that'll be better for your health and well-being. So taking a look at your first card, your anchor card for the reading, you have the Page of Swords. And the pages are the messengers of the court cards. And the Page of Swords is an energy, could be an individual around you that is getting down to the truth of the matter at hand or pointing something out to you this week. This page could be giving you the message that you are being taken advantage of. And that is the energy that I'm picking up. And you're doing something about it this week, Virgo. Now, we do see, if you look on the sword here, we do see the two blue jays on the Page's sword here. This is kind of an indication that you're getting the message loud and clear, as these birds usually have a reputation of being loud and aggressive. So the communication coming through this week, what you're realizing is coming in loud and clear. But these birds are also a symbol of good things to come, and there are changes that you're going to be making in regards to what you focus your time and energy into on a daily basis. Next card, the King of Swords. Again, more mental energies here. You're thinking about a lot of things that are going on around you this week. And the King of Swords is a very authoritative, very logical, very assertive energy. This is Aquarius's card in energy, very independent, very pioneering, very witty, but emotionally detached. And I feel this is more, once you learn the truth, or the truth has been pointed out to you by the page here, the King of Swords energy is what you're exhibiting this week. Keeping your emotions out of possibly the situation, what you're learning. You're setting up boundaries, not letting people take advantage of you. Although, Virgo, if you don't want to do something, you just don't. But you might be stretching yourself too thin, as you can juggle quite a bit, and you do it with ease. You make it look so easy. But you're being alerted to the truth of things that you're involved with. And people's opinions, they're taking advantage of you, Virgo, is what I'm picking up. So once you're alerted to that truth, you're going to do something about it. So you could be adapting the traits of the King of Swords here, where you're going to be a very direct communicator. You're going to be professional about it, but you're going to be very calm. No emotions are involved. You're going to base your decisions and what you have to say on very careful thought. The King of Swords energy is good in being objective, especially in situations that have to be handled like in a delicate manner. So I feel, Virgo, once you learn the truth to something here this week, you're going to be adapting the King of Swords energy and traits to tackle and get to the root of the problem and making changes to fix whatever it is you don't like that you find out. Now, next, you have the Four of Swords, which is pretty much putting a rest to your mental energies. So you have the Page of Swords, you have the King of Swords, and now the Four of Swords. That's an indication to get some rest, recharge your batteries, spend some time alone, just kind of like winding down as to what you've been thinking about. And maybe coming up with solutions for the problem at hand. But this is the time to kind of just keep those ideas to yourself as to what your next move might be. It's just pretty much an indication that possibly, Virgo, you've been burning the candle at both ends. And there's some unappreciative people around you that are taking advantage of you. And so you kind of need to remove yourself from the situation, kind of set up some boundaries. Recharge your batteries. And if this is in regards to the work environment, take a day off or two to get away from that energy. If it's in the home environment, take a break from wherever this energy is coming from. Just keep picking up that you're finding out your efforts are not appreciated. And I know, Virgo, you won't stand for that. And this 4 energy to this card is stability, being rational, the practical parts of life, being self-disciplined. So take a break and then come back to the situation just refreshed and fully recharged. Now, your last tarot card here is the 7 of Pentacles. Now, this can represent whatever it is we're talking about here, whatever you're doing, whatever is taking up your time and energy, what you're focused on. And there are individuals around you that don't appreciate what you're doing, especially in regards to what this 7 of Pentacles is all about. This could be your job, could be in the work environment. It could be a project you're working on. It can be the everyday, daily chores in the home environment. You are the glue, Virgo, that keeps everything going. You take care of everything in regards to the home, possibly the finances. You could also work outside the home. So there's a lot that you do, Virgo. And this 7 numerology here represents forces that have to be dealt with, that are beyond your control. But it is an indication to look at the larger meaning of the situation at hand, you know, what the Page of Swords is alerting you to this week. So it is indeed overcoming some challenges, possibly what you've been putting too much of your time and energy into. And you need to reevaluate, reassess what you should still keep doing. You could start saying no to people, putting up boundaries, especially for people who have only a self-serving interest. Now, the 7 of Pentacles is ruled by Saturn, which represents time. So there's a timing issue here. Time is of the essence, is what I'm picking up for you. The need to take action this week to correct the situation at hand. Now, your numerology for your tarot cards is 1, 1, 4, and 7, which adds up to 13, which reduces down to 4. So 4 is also not only being stable and rational, it can be a very stagnant and stuck energy. And in this case, I think you put a lot of time and energy into possibly doing favors for others, you know, kind of like picking up the slack at work, helping others out with their work. And now you're kind of stuck in this cycle. And you were doing it because you can, Virgo. You can handle a plethora of tasks and responsibilities at the same time. But if it's not appreciated, if it's not valued, that's where you have to reassess if you should keep doing it. So I see you putting up some boundaries and making some changes this week in regards to what you do and who you do things for. Now, your crystal for the week, and you have Sugilite. Own your divine power. Replace codependent people-pleasing with assertiveness and empowerment. Well, I don't pick up any Virgo to be doing something that's what I would call people-pleasing. You're a very confident sign. You only do what you feel you want to do. But by owning your divine power, that's more in line with being assertive and saying no to unreasonable requests for your time, money, and other resources. This is about being assertive, which helps you honor and follow your inner guidance. This is in regards to your health and well-being, Virgo, and certainly standing in your own power and not being taken advantage of, or certainly not being taken for granted in what you do for others. So you are putting a stop to that this week, Virgo. Now, your last message here is from the Kitsune Oracle card deck, Foxfire, and you received Threshold. Well, this certainly ties in what your tarot cards are indicating. You're on the verge of making changes this week, kind of leaving one phase of life for how you were doing things and now entering into another. It's time to bid farewell to what has been and to stand in between where you once were and where you're now going. So for some of you, I see you changing jobs, changing the company that you're working for, hooking up with a company that will be appreciative of all that you will be doing for them. Owning your divine power and eliminating low vibrational people that were more or less taking advantage of you without your knowledge. So for some Virgos, you're making some drastic changes. This can be where you live, who you're with, your friends, your work environment, projects that you're involved with. You are reassessing here with the Seven of Pentacles if you should continue or move on to something new. And some of you are going to be moving on to new beginnings, new journeys, new adventures, leaving behind certain individuals that didn't appreciate you, Virgo, for all that you are. Well, there you have it, Virgo. That was your messages and guidance for the week ahead. Thank you so much for joining me today. Please be sure to subscribe, help support my channel. Love and abundance to my Virgo family